What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. The book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and CreateSpace. A link will be in the description box below, as usual. This video is entitled Everybody is Not a Victim. You know, when you're an adult, you make decisions. And everybody has these stories of life. And I think some people have taken this victim thing too far. That's what I mean. I'm going to give you a lot of examples. Like, if you're overweight because you ate yourself to being obese, are you a victim of obesity? No. If you smoke cigarettes every day, and on the box it says these things can cause cancer, and you do that for years, and you wind up with cancer, are you a victim of cancer? No. You know, like sometimes we create self-inflicted wounds, and then we're trying to say that we're a victim of something. This is what I'm getting at. Some people are victims of your own choices, not the actual consequences of them. I'm just saying. You know, some of you people seek out bad relationships, abusive relationships. You won't stay in stable relationships or peaceful relationships. So you get with people that you argue and fuss and fight with every day. You get into fights with them, and you stay, and you repeat the cycle all over and over again. Are you a victim of abuse? I mean, are you? You know, if you want to get drunk every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and go driving, and you drive recklessly because you do this all the time, and you happen to get yourself in a car wreck, are you a victim of drunk driving? No. So everybody is not a victim, right? If you decide that you want to have unprotected sex, no matter what, because it feels good, it just feels better, and you might have more kids than you can take care of, or you might catch an STD. Are you a victim of those things? Because everybody told you to protect yourself, but you didn't want to do that. So are you actually a victim of those things when you have to deal with them? I'm just saying. You know, because sometimes there are people who actually are victims of things. They got put in a situation that they didn't ask to be in, and they didn't try to put themselves in. That's a victim. You know, that was not the trajectory of their life at that moment. That was a curveball that their life threw them. They're a victim of whatever happens, of a circumstance. But if you're creating a circumstance, you're not a victim. You know what I'm saying? You're not. You know, if you're an alcoholic and then you have psoriasis of the liver, are you a victim of psoriasis? I'm just being real. Like, really? You know, if you one of those people who don't want to work and you're lazy, and because you're lazy you can't find a job, are you a victim of unemployment? No. If you're a person who decides that you would rather go out and do criminal activity as an adult, you know, and you get caught up in the system, are you a victim of the system? Because the system was there before you started, right? Or did you just make those choices? You know, you got to deal with the consequences, right? Because, see, we'll tell our kids, you know, how can you be a victim of abuse when you got yourself in trouble? You did everything to catch a whipping, and then you got a whipping, and now you saying you were abused. No, you got a whipping because you was out of line. It's not a victim. That's just You violate, they demonstrate. It's called parenting and discipline, right? So life does the same very thing, you know. That's all I'm saying. Life does the very same thing. If you go out there and you're looking for a gold digger because you want a trophy girl on your arm to show off, and you get with her and she steals your gold, are you a victim of a gold digger? No, you sought that out. If you go out there and you want to be with a bad boy and it excites you, and you get shot, stabbed, killed, raped, are you a victim? No. You're an accomplice. You know, there are people out here who like to use people, and they burn all of their bridges because they just want to use everybody around them. And then what happens is they get excommunicated. Are these people a victim of exile? No. Just nobody fucking with you. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You're not a victim. If you push people in your life away because you want to be alone, you don't want to be bothered, and then people get the memo and they leave you alone and they don't bother you, are you a victim of loneliness when that sets in? I'm just saying. You know, because then people want to, you know, act like, because as much as I'm making these sarcastic comments, people actually think like this. Like, you don't remember everything that preceded them being a victim. If you want to go out here and be a gun nut, you got to let everybody know you got a gun. You got to pull a gun out on every occasion. You got to let the world know that you're ready for that smoke. And you let the world know you violent. So when you wind up getting in a violent situation, or somebody bring you that smoke, are you a victim to violence? No. You got what you asked for. You know? If you want to keep up with the Joneses, you know? If you want to keep up with the Joneses and you're overspending, overdoing it, are you a victim of debt? I'm just saying. You gotta ask that question, right? If you grew up with bad parenting and you became a parent and you have kids and you know everything not to do, but you do it anyway, are you a victim of bad parenting? And now your kid all messed up. Are you a victim in this situation? No, you're not. You know? If you have standards and nothing is good enough for you, and then you wind up having nothing at the end of the day because nothing is good enough, are you a victim of your standards? I'm just saying. Because a lot of people don't meet their own standards. That's why I had to put that one in there. A lot of people have these high standards for everybody else, but they standards ain't that high for themselves. I feel like, you know, I'm in this situation because of my standards. No, you're not. No, you're not. You know. How about this one? If you grown and you don't take care of yourself and you don't pay your rent, are you a victim of eviction? No, you're not, right? You know, if you don't pay the light bill, are you a victim of the lights getting cut off? No, you're not. Watch this. If you a racist and you all you want is war, and you piss off everybody of the race that you hate, and you wind up getting in a fight and they kick your ass, are you a victim of a hate crime? No. You weren't looking for it. I'm just saying, there's a lot of people out here who are not victims who playing like they are. So we done. Peace.